Mikel and Munich have taken. Championship looks then Salvataylan's P1 from Guzman Migueles. Then it's Adrian Gomez from Timothy Spearson. Mario Stanic from Salvataylan's with Unai Morato top 3. Melvin Luppi in P4. David Verthrich P5 from Guzman Migueles. Of this Formula 2 car in all its glory. Was hoping to have it for the start of the season, but instead we've got it for week 5. And they look absolutely beautiful. And it's green and go, and it's a great start from the second row. Who is that who's got away really well? I believe Unai Morato and Salvataylan split the leader. Morato, I think, has lost back out. Melvin's come up into second place. What a start he's had from the third row. The grid, spinners, contact, everybody involved down the bottom half of the field. I say everybody, there's more dramas at turn 3. More drivers around, and Salvataylan's, we said, could it turn on its head? It doesn't turn on its head. He stays out front. He's continuing to do what he's done best all season. David Verthrich and Guzman Migueles attacking into the hairpin down at turn 5 already. Still side by side. And a dramatic start in this race as David Verthrich moves up to second place ahead of Guzman Migueles. Mario Stanic, who started on pole, did not get off the line well at all. Now dropping back to Adrian Gomez. There's a spin in front of Gomez. He gets collected with the driver off track. Happening on screen though at the minute. Timothy Spearson up the inside, drifts through turn 1, hangs on to it for now, but he's having Harry Scanderi have a look back up the inside at turn 3. He's gone deep himself. Will he be able to keep on that inside line for 4? Yes, he will. And Timothy Spearson back up another place. A lot of track limits used here though. These drivers got to learn this car. Driving it aggressively. Tim Portimao, he's climbed the order. Looks to make another move up the inside. Down at the hairpin, and is he going to get past Harry Scanderi? Sets the fastest lap of the race, and now Mario Stanic getting past Guzman Migueles. Not using push to pass, but he's well in that slipstream of Marino. Pulls to the inside line. Unai Morato, easy as you like, comfortable overtake that as Salvataylan sets the fastest lap of the race. We're watching P6. He got overtaken by Unai Morato a couple of laps ago. He's now got Timothy Spearson hunting him down. They're hunting him down. Pulls out, has a look, sends one up the inside. And Ivan should try and come back underneath. He didn't. Oh, Timothy Spearson there missed his brakes and got away with that one. 4. You're not going to get to see it. But look how much that Timothy missed the hairpin apex there. And Ivan just couldn't get the car turned back underneath. Well, Adrian Gomez is going to fancy a move, and he makes his way past Harry Scanderi. And Stanic may fancy that opportunity at trying to get near Taylans in this race. He now goes round David Verthrich, pretty easy with a push to pass. Portimao going hammer and tongue, just hitting that sausage curb, managing to keep the car under control. This is with Ivan Marino, so he's managed to get past Ivan now. As Nikolai Rogoview's got past Scanderi. Ivan's not let this one go though. Portimao around the outside, they just bang wheels. Portimao keeps it out the gravel, holds on to that place. I don't know if he's going to have to re-look at that at the moment. The car's in front just pulling away as they use push to pass. Adrian Gomez going side by side down the straight in towards turn 1 with that of Ivan Marino. Looking up the inside, Gomez has gone off the track, and again, was that another overtake on Ivan off the circuit? Ivan comes back at Gomez here. Stays within the track limits. That could be another one the race control's got to look at. Round the outside to the leader. Here is Harry Scanderi watching on as now Nikolai Rogoviu goes up the inside of Marino. And another position dropped by Ivan in this race. Tumbles down the order, he dives back up the inside of Rogoviu. They make contact, and that nearly opened the door for Harry Scanderi. He's going to try and tuck underneath. More contact made by the two in front. He tries to tuck underneath. Salvataylan's fastest lap of the race. We are half distance now. And Scanderi just not close enough to take advantage of these two banging wheels. Nari will look at the run he gets on the pair of him, and Rogoviu wanted to pull out. He couldn't pull out until Scanderi had charged past him, and now Rogoviu comes past out of Ivan Marino. The slipstream seems pretty strong in these. I tell you what, this could bode for very good racing as the season goes on. Oh, Ivan, contact on that of Roggeview. That's allowed now. What looks to be Melvin up the inside at turn 4. And now Melvin's having a look. Who else is this? This is Tyler Klaus who's having a look as well. 3 wide into the hairpin. Down they come. Borja Zarzo may capitalise on this. Contact and Ivan's round. Harry Scanderi now fighting hard without a Nikolai Roggeview. 3-1 didn't work, and Borja Zarzo tried to make it 4 coming out the corner. And Ivan there just clipped the rear of Borja Zarzo, and around he went. There is Borja Zarzo. Scanderi tries to come back around the outside on him. Borja Zarzo keeping it there. Borja will now be on the outside line for Craig Jones, but will have the inside for that of Portimao. And Borja Zarzo gets past Harry Scanderi, sorry, and moves up to P11. Now Tyler Klaus fancies a look. Big send from Tyler Klaus. Oh, horribly, horribly wrong from the driver in Munich. And Scanderi will not believe his luck. He managed to avoid that. Borja Zarzo was mid-corner, helpless to avoid Tyler Klaus here. He once again in towards turn 1. Zarzo tries to around the outside. I don't think he did actually. Did he outbrake himself? That's going to invite Tyler Klaus up the inside for turn 3. Here comes Klaus. Zarzo should have the inside line for turn 4. He does indeed. Tyler Klaus going to try and hold it there. He does, just within the track limits. And Tyler Klaus gets past, but Borja Zarzo's going to have that inside line for the hairpin. Gets it turned in. Is Klaus still there? Yes, he is. So a great bit of driving. Zarzo gets to drive out the corner and stays in front. And David Verthrich here, who's under pressure from Guzman Migles, managed to weather the storm. Unai Moratto comes from a long way back. Oh, he'll be glad he's got that stopped. Here comes Moratto using push to pass, and that slipstream. Verthrich goes defensively, but it's not going to matter. Unai Moratto's just going to sail past him. Got the run out the final corner. Used push to pass. Here's Tim Portsmatter. And he gets himself ahead now of Timothy Spearson. So he moves himself up into P6. So changes for Moratto and for Portsmatter then. Oh, Spearson into the back of Portsmatter. Both managed to keep going, but Spearson had a big moment out the corner. Verthrich trying to come back on Moratto. Round the outside of the hairpin, wasn't going to work though, didn't get the run out of it. Now tries to get the momentum back up the hill. Does he have his nose up the inside? No, he does not. It's more of Salva Taylor's just doing what he does best. Borja Zarzo going right around the outside of Harry Scanderi. That's a lovely move from Borja Zarzo. Scanderi's going to try and come back at him, and cannot do so. Oh, nearly runs into the back of him there. Just able to see that some drivers keeping a tight line. Look at the slipstream coming in play here. Look at that. Borja Zarzo sitting duck. Doesn't help when Scanderi and Klaus use push to pass. And will Tyler Klaus have a look? So Borja Zarzo loses 2 places. And now he might get Tyler Klaus back as he ran a bit deep into turn 1. And Borja Zarzo back up the inside of Tyler Klaus. Lovely move from him, but Klaus has 1 usage left on this final lap of the race. Tyler Klaus back to the outside line. Tim Portsmatter's lost out to Timothy Spearson. But this man, Salva Taylor, take your hat off and give him a bow once again, because he has been absolutely fantastic. And he's going to make it his 3rd race win of the season and a 4th race win for Madrid in the Challenger League. Salva Taylor wins again here at Racing Unleashed. He crosses the line to take P1. Battle here between Timothy Spearson as Mario Stanic crosses the line P2. Unai Moratto will cross the line P3. David Verthrich, Guzman Migles. And Timothy Spearson actually lost out to Tim Portsmatter right at the end. So Tim Portsmatter 6th, Timothy Spearson 7th, Adrian Gomez from Melvin, Nikolai Roggeview rounding out the top 10. But what a day of racing, what a debut for the Formula 2 car.